The next application we're going to prepare together is Form I-131. This is the application for the travel document. This travel document is called advance parole. And it's a strange word, but it does mean a lot. And I like for you to understand the legal concepts behind this, because this is a very important process of getting authorization before you leave to go home and come back. Because what happens is that after you file your application, but before you go to your interview, you're going to be waiting and waiting and waiting. 6 months, maybe a year for your interview. During that time, an emergency might happen and you might need to go back to your home country. Well, if you come in as a tourist and you've got a tourist visa in your passport, and then afterwards you file this adjustment of status application, you're no longer a tourist. Same thing with a student, same thing with a professional worker. So when you leave the country, if you don't come back in with the proper document, they're going to look in your passport and see your student visa or your tourist visa, and they're going to go on the computer and they're going to see that you've actually filed an application for a green card. And they will say to you, I'm sorry, you don't have the right type of entry document. You cannot come in. You have to go back home and wait for the paperwork to go to the embassy. Okay? That is a horrible thing to have happen. So to prevent that, what you're going to do is fill out this form and get an advance parole. Parole is a word that they use for jails. Have you ever heard of paroling out of jail? It's kind of the same idea, where there are certain conditions of your stay in the United States. They're going to be maintained like you are a pending adjustment applicant. You're going to leave as that and you're going to come back in that same status. And that's what this form is going to do. It's going to have your picture on it. It's a simple form to fill out, and we're going to go do that right now, step by step and line by line.